All right, everybody. Welcome to the Search Engine Optimized Social Media Website webinar. Today we're going to dive in and show you how to build an amazing website. Simply going to sign into salesaspects.com with my demo username and password. And I'm going to click on the website tab up top here, and you can see here I've got a bunch of different websites that I've already created in the past. Hopefully you were here yesterday for our kind of overview, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time and tell you about all the great things that this system does. I'm going to show you how to build it, right? Today I'm going to show you how to build a website that generates leads. I'm going to show you how to search engine optimize it. I don't want to spend a lot of time and critiquing anything. I want to actually show you how to use the content management system and what the things you need to really focus in on building a website that generates leads. Okay, so the first thing that you'll need to remember is new website button here at the bottom here. I've got a ton of websites. You might not even have a website created, so it might be there at the top. Again, I'm going to go ahead and click on create website. One thing I recommend is not just focusing on building one website. You got to get one website up and running, but you can also build as many websites as you want in this platform. One key thing to a great website is your domain name. You can't get great SEO with a subdomain, which would be maybe I'm an agent and I've got my broker's domain name and I'm using it. It would be like heathcraig.capels.com or heathcraig.prudential sells the rock. All these different things that these domains, because they're focused on that domain and building it from their standpoint. I want you to focus on getting your own domain name. If you're a broker here, everything that I'm going to be showing you relates to a brokerage, a lender, a real estate agent, or anybody in general that is building a website. Okay, and building a website that generates traffic. That's the bottom line here, is I want you to build a website that's going to generate you traffic. You got to have your own individual domain name. That's a must. Okay, now this also helps the whole hierarchy of websites that you're also partnered with from what we call link exchange or backlinking or those kinds of things. And again, from an SEO standpoint, I'll be explaining that to you today. But domain name is key essential here, and you'll put your domain name here once you have your domain that you know what you're going to use. Okay, and again, you might go out and buy a domain name that, say I'm focused in Fairfield and my market segment that I'm going after is Fairfield, or maybe I'm going after a niche market that's market specific as well. So maybe I'm focused on a specific community or something like that. So Rancho Solano real estate, so I might want to go out and buy a domain that's Rancho Solano real estate. If I just want to use my name, I can do that as well. I'm not really too concerned about that. I can show you how to get around whatever domain you have, as long as you have a unique individual domain name. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and just put in a domain here, and I'm going to focus here a market area of Fairfield, California real estate. Now, hopefully I find that domain name out there, and right now I'm just going to build it as a subdomain, and you guys can build in a subdomain environment if you don't have your domain yet, and you can always move that over. But again, I recommend that if I'm going to get my site, to have my domain name active in my account. Once I register my domain name here, I can see click on directions on how to register a domain name. I can go to GoDaddy. When I'm ready to move my domain name, the name servers that I will need to in order to transfer my website are right here. Now this is something you need to make sure to write down so that you have this accessible, so that when you transfer your domain, it's ns1.netaspects.com, ns2.netaspects.com. All right. So you transfer your domain, you're ready to go. Here, site title, site description. I'm just going to go ahead and type in Fairfield, California real estate. All right, as my site title and my site description. These are keywords and titles and meta tags that help the search engines understand what your website is about. Okay, now here these titles and meta tags are going to pages that you and I don't necessarily have control of, so that's why we fill them out here. And we're going to go ahead and now click on template name. So I'm going to go ahead and click on, I can choose templates by template name or template color. A design template that I like working in is the showcase. Okay, and you can see it'll take me to the different showcase designs. This is a design that I enjoy working in. All right, so I'm going to select this red, black, and gold design here. Create website. Now you can see here that it's going to take me to the Facebook or the real estate foreclosure. I'm going to select the real estate agent site design. Use this template. Now it's going to take all of my design and actually embed that into my content layer. And I'm going to click on publish. And it has published my website. Okay, so I've got, if I click on the site, my site is live here and actually up and running. Okay, and it's actually functional. I am in a subdomain right now, but again, you and I were talking about we recommend not to do that, so I'm just doing it here for the demo. It created a navigation for me. It got my photo in here. I've got my general content that I don't necessarily want. I don't want any content on my website that somebody else is going to be using. Okay, 3 key things that I want you to think about in SEO. If you later on go to training.salesaspects.com and you click on services, some key things that you need to know. One is keyword research on SEO. Keyword research. What are keywords? Keywords are descriptors of what your website is about, what each individual page could mean, and keywords, you need to do keyword research as to what words would consumers type into the search engines in order to find you. Okay, let me give you an example. I'm going to go to Google, and I'm going to type in a keyword of Vacaville real estate. Okay, you can see here one of my search engine optimized clients that I take care of here, Capel & Capel. If you click on Vacaville real estate, here is their website, and they're ranked number 2 as well. Type in Capels, and there they are. Right? And you've got the property search, right? So that is a keyword term, Vacaville real estate. How about Vacaville homes for sale? That would be another keyword term right there. Capel & Capel, Capel & Capel. Okay. How about uh, Dixon Real Estate, right? Capital, Realtor.com. Those are keyword terms. Keyword terms would be like Vacaville short sales, Vacaville foreclosed properties, Vacaville commercial property, Vacaville property management, Vacaville homes for rent. All these different keywords that you need to know. But one thing you need to know is what is a keyword. Okay. The next thing you need to know about the search engines are titles, meta tags, and keywords. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start a new revision on the website. And we're going to scroll down here and we're going to click on Edit Revision to start the actual development process of our website, right? And one component you'll see here, you've got up top, you have page where you can view the page, select the page. This is all of the pages that you can select and modify on your website. Okay, contact me, home page. You have add page where you can create a new page. Okay, you can see again the titles and meta tags. You can click on page options to optimize any one of the pages that are already created, and you want to update what is called the titles, the meta tags, the descriptions, and the keywords. Okay, so I'm going to optimize and build the home page of my website. Okay, I'm going to optimize it. Okay, I'm going to optimize the titles and meta tags and keywords first. Okay, so again, when you're doing SEO, you need to do this on every single page on your website. First of all, titles and meta tags. Fairfield, California, real estate is going to be my title. It's going to be my description. It is going to be my keywords. Okay, save page. So now, when I click on view, you can see here up top it has updated my title and I can view that. Okay. The next thing is I'm going to focus now on the next step of great SEO is content, information. Okay, content of my website. What does it say? Okay, so one here, photos to me are really secondary in my site design. I want you to, one, think about putting your property search front and center on your site. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Again, I'm going to click on image, or I'm going to click on add content. Now these are individual widgets. Now you can see here these little add content, content container, add content. These give you the ability to either modify the existing widgets or information that's already created on the site, or add new information. All right, so I want to add new, so I'm going to click on add content, and you can see all these great widgets. If I click on all, or core, or corporate, or real estate, all of them are broken out. Navigation, registered users, user account form, a form that allows registered users to change their password and update basic contact info. You've got under all, you've got text and imaging management, headings, image rotation, RSS feeds, lead forms, scripts, content containers, event calendar, featured listings, foreclosures, and the list goes on and on. And I'm going to try to get you to understand as many of these tools as you can here real quick. One here is the content container, and I'm going to select the content container, and it's going to go, how many content containers do I want? Well, I can have 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to click on 2 for save. All right, now I'm going to select the content creator and I'm going to move it up. And then I'm going to select it again. I'm going to move it up above my photos here. And I've got two containers now. Now when I select the container to the left, again, I have a feature, all the different widgets that I want to use, right? Well, the widget that I want to use front and center that I want to have on my site is the real estate search. So I'm going to select the real estate search. Okay. I'm going to actually delete that one. I think I selected the wrong one. Click on real estate search. Here it is right here. Real estate search. Add content. And I'm going to give it a text heading name if I want. I could say this is Fairfield. Or I could say search for homes in Fairfield, California. Again, this is to drive unique content to the home page, right? Not necessarily concerned about them right now. Looking under door or lot size, but I'm going to have them be able to select bedrooms and baths from the home page. And I'm going to also want them, right now I'm going to make my home page really focused on residential homes. I'm going to change my price range to 0 to 400,000. I'm going to probably put it to 900,000. And then I'm going to click on save. Now you can see that my quick search is right here on my home page, right top center. And what I would like you to think about too is, what are the most popular real estate websites in the industry? Which sites generate the most traffic? Realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia, some of the different franchise websites out there. If you look at them, what do they have front and center? They've got the property search front and center, right? What else do they have below them? Featured listings, right? Fairfield homes for sale, right? So you can see they've got titles. They're more of a general search for everywhere. You're niche marketing your search so that you come up in a specific market area. Now if you click on edit, I want to move the border down a little bit. I'm going to click on border and I'm going to move that down 10 pixels so that gives me a little space there, so you can do that as well. Alright, and that is putting the search right there front and center. Next thing I'm going to do here to the right is I want to add in a content box, text and imaging, and something you might want to, you might want to think about marketing your mobile website here, or any specific initiatives. If I'm focused in short sales, I'm going to market short sales here. If I'm focused on foreclosures, I'm going to focus here. If I'm focused on listings, if I'm focused on my market update, whatever, I'm going to focus here to the right. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to click on the image manager here to the right, and I'm going to select an image here that I already have. A little phone icon, mobile search. Click on insert. Now I'm going to select it. I'm going to create a hyperlink, and that's going to go to my heathcraig.com/m for mobile site, and I'm going to open it up in a new window. So that's a great little tool there. Save. Now you can see that it's a little tight up on the border, so I'm going to select it, background border. I'm going to move it down, and that will align it with the property search a little bit there. So that's adding a nice little icon right there on the home page. Let's go ahead and view now where we're at. So you can see I'm in the preview draft, so I haven't made it public yet, but you can see how quick and easy I can make a very awesome looking site and very search engine driven, right? So now we need some more active content on our site, and I want to go ahead and, instead of having this big old hunky photo in here, I'm going to click on edit. I'm going to take the photo out, and I'm going to put in here the Fairfield, California real estate market update. And I might even put this as the Fairfield, California real estate market update. And I might put this as January 1st, 2012 market update. And I'm going to want to actually come up with what is my market update content, right? So that's something that you're going to have to do some research on, is to getting that actual market update content on your website, that you're going to put on there. And so I had some general content here that I'm putting in here, and I'm going to go ahead and click on save now. And you can see here that again, I need to move that background over to the right 10 pixels, to the left 10 pixels. Edit. I can go ahead and take this heading out, click on save. Actually, I already have a general heading in there, so I can take that out as well. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and put that in the body, and I'm going to size it up a little bit. There we go. Now again, you can see that what this really helps with is unique content about the home page. You can see here that I've put unique content about the Fairfield, California market, that if I wrote this and I put this in here, it is the one thing that you want to focus on SEO is unique content. If you copy content from another website and you put it on your website, it isn't going to be unique, right? That means that other websites have that content on it. So that's something you don't want to do. You want to write and come up with your own unique market update that is unique to you, that you put together, so that when your site is crawled by the search engines, and I'm going to explain to you what crawling is that it's going to say this is unique, we love it, and we want to give it good rankings. So that's something that is really a must. Okay, so you're going to have to really look at that. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I'm not going to delete this general content here, but I'm going to move it down a little bit. Okay, is general content box here is another must. And I'm going to put probably another content container down here that would be something more general, like it say Fairfield, California real estate, and I'm going to put some general content information about my website, about myself, that is really going to differentiate in the market. We focus on servicing the Fairfield, California short sale market, providing you with detailed information about short selling your home in Fairfield, California, finding a home for sale in Fairfield, California, 94534 94533 zip codes. Now, the reason I'm going to put a lot on zip codes and these kinds of things is that these zip codes are definitely what a lot of consumers will type in, and they'll search for zip code ranges. So I'm going to click on save, putting that kind of at the bottom right now. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Okay, so you can kind of see where I'm going here. I've gotten unique content. I've got my property search, so I've gotten some unique content on the site. Here I'm going to show you some great widgets that you might want to add to your site. So we're going to be showing you how to do that. Now, featured properties is another great component to add to your site, but I'll show you another component that you could add, such as more content. And if I wanted to add this to my home page, is potentially either an auto search here under real estate search, and I could type in Fairfield residential, price range, bedrooms, baths, how do I want this property information detailed, all listings, save, and it will do an auto search for Fairfield right on my home page. Now, this is giving unique content, and it doesn't look as clean as if I was to put like featured listings on here. So I'll show you another way you can do that. Is I could create, again, add another content container, add say 3 rows or something like that, put in my featured listings, or I can put the featured listings here on the left hand side as well, because I put the search there. So I could go to shared content, click on all featured listings. How many featured listings do I want on here? So I can determine how many I can handle based upon how long my page is going to be. What office do I want those featured listings to come from? I'm going to go 1 column. So that will pinpoint the Fairfield market for me. And again, I'm going to take this property search out, quick search on the left, because I already have it. And I might put some additional content here to the left. Now, again, some other things I could do is add video onto my website, which I really recommend adding video, as much as you can. If you have some video, or if you are good with actually putting video on your site and understanding that. I'll show you another great widget for the social media side is here. If you click on Facebook social plugins and you have your own Facebook world, you can put that in. So one that is the like box, you put in your Facebook name here. So let me go to Facebook. Let me see one that we could use. Here's Capel and Capel. And then I could say, how wide width do I want that? Get code. I'm going to go ahead and iframe this in. So I'll click on the iframe. I know I'm kind of moving fast. Don't worry, I'm also recording this, so hopefully we'll get a good recording for you guys so you can kind of come back and see how this all works. Now, again, I put in these little content containers. I'm going to add another content container that is text and imagery. I'm going to click on HTML here at the bottom. I'm going to take out this current HTML. I'm going to paste in the HTML. Now, do you see here how it put in the size of the width and the height? So 680 pixels is pretty good for the showcase. Click on save. And there we go. Again, click on edit background. Try to center it up a little bit. And then now I should have my Facebook world right on my website, right? The reason, again, I want you to start relating back is giving your consumers ease of use of getting to your website and getting to the information that they want. So when you make a post on Facebook, it's automatically posting right here to your Facebook world, right? You've got all of the customers, so they can relate back to customers, friends and family that they're working with. They're going to recognize their friends and family here as well, that you guys all know each other. It's a great way for you socially to start getting referrals back from Facebook. I've got another course here later today at 1 o'clock that will really hone in on creating your Facebook world, because it's not just getting them to Facebook, it's now creating the meats and potatoes as well, right? So that's, now I've got featured listings on my website. I've put in embedded the social plugin on my website. I've got some great unique content on my market update. I've got my quick search. I've got my marketing my mobile site here. I've got again some more additional unique content on the home page as well. I want to go over another cool widget that I really like is the map search widget. Again, add more content, all content, or real estate content. The map search, this works really cool if I want to put the map search on a specific page. Again, Fairfield, California, or actually Fairfield, CA. Or if I wanted to hone in on a specific area, say Rancho Solano, and I wanted to say price range 0 to 900,000, residential, add, and now I've added the map search right again to my home page. Again, the great thing about this is when you get all this unique information, they're looking here and they're going, oh, okay, market update, Facebook on here. Oh, wow, Rancho Solano. Okay, I know where this is, right? Because they're going to know the market area. Oh, okay, okay, I can see the homes, and they can click on here to the satellite view, and boom, they're right here. And now they're playing, right? They're going, oh wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. Now they're on your website, and what happens? You get them into the mid-level registration component because it's going to require them to register after they view 5 properties. That's automatically turned on when you create a website in the system. If you want to turn it off, you can. I'll show you how to do that. But this is great stuff, right? Now they're clicking on here. Boom, it's taking them right to the detail page. Oh, you've got the share this component where they can now share this with their friends and family. They're going, man, this is a great deal, right? So they go over here, goes right into their Facebook account. They go, I want to share this link here, right? And I'm not going to share it right at the second because I want to actually save this. So now I'm going to click on back on website, and I'm going to publish the revision. Publish. And now my website is live and ready to go. Make sure to change your logo out. Build some navigation items in here. But you can see how easy and quick it was to build a pretty amazing website. Right? And again, if I wanted to share this in my Facebook world, click on the property, and this is what they're doing, right? They're going, hey friends and family, what do you think about this house on La Costa? And boom, they're there, right? So that's keys to right there, and you're ready to go. So building your site out, start new revision, edit revision. Now let's work on creating a new page kind of from scratch. Again, you've got to think about what you're trying to get consumers to your site. What is your market segment? Are you in short sales? Are you in lending? Are you a real estate broker and more general? But you got to kind of think of your strategy and why consumers are there in the first place, and put together your strategy. But I'll start working on my navigation. I've got buyers here, great, but what about hot buys in Fairfield, right? And then I'll go ahead and create that menu item, right? Close. And so it will create that menu item for me. Click on edit. What about putting together, instead of about me, what about my real estate news or real estate market update? This is one that I really like to add. These are two that I'll really try to hone in for you here real quick. Let's build out a market update page on our site. We did a small snapshot here on the home page, right? Let's create an actual full-blown page that's Fairfield CA real estate 2000 January 2012 market update. Now again, you can see I'm giving a page name, page title, address, description, all that great stuff. I'm going to add it here to the market update navigation here at the bottom. Click on save. Okay, so you can see that it gave a title here and all that. Now once I click to edit, I'm going to go back to my navigation and I'm going to select it. See there, I can select the actual page, go to, update, and then I'll go ahead and for now delete it out of the subnav. And I'm going to delete the About Me out of the subnav as well, because I want to build out. So I'll give you an example. Boom, I've got my real estate market update, and I might have a general page about market update, or that might be something that I want to have as a sublevel nav as well, right? So I might want to put in subnav subnav. I might want to have January 2012 real estate Fairfield real estate market update, right? The reason I might want to do that as well is that I might want to have multiple market updates on my website for the whole year, just lined up, right? Let me show you a group that I can show you an example. Cahal and Associates in Hawaii. I'm going to send you guys all a link. Check that out when you get a chance. If you click on market trends, you can see they've got December, November, October, right? So January's coming up, boom. So they've got the last 3 months here. Again, this is awesome, unique content. You can see that they've got the Oahu real estate trends, Kahala. They've got their own little video here that they do once a month on the market update. Again, you can publish this, your own video. They've got a nice little content layer here. They've got the December market on here as well, right? And I want to show you how you can kind of put something like this together as well. They've got some featured listings on here, so they do a really clean job. Oahu Luxury Homes Report, neighborhood folks, click here for the HBR monthly market report, which is a detailed PDF report that you can download or your customers can download. So they just do a really, really nice job with this. And then they send this out in their e-marketing campaign. So they build this all out and then they take it over into e-farming and they send this out to their 20,000 contacts that they have in Sales Aspect CRM on a once a month basis. And again, if the customer wants to view more details on the video, it drives them back. So they generate a massive amount of traffic on this. If I'm a brokerage or I'm an agent, this is what I'm doing. I'm putting this together and selling more homes. And it's great SEO, right? They've got the long tail URLs and everything in here. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how I would potentially put this together. I would go into content containers, and I'd have again probably 2 containers, and you can see here the first container is going to be text and imagery, and I think we'll just use what they're doing here so I can show you how to put this all together. So I'm going to create a heading, or I can just grab this whole thing and put it into the body. I'm going to save that, and then video. Video is pretty simple. I mean, once you create a video, you can upload this into YouTube, right? So a couple of different ways would be real estate market update. and housing market. Now you can see this little share of this tool. So if you want to just, get a market update from somebody else that somebody already put together, if you're comfortable with that, you can do that. I click on embed, right? So I'm going to grab that individual code there, and I'm going to click on add content again, and text and imagery. Now here's another way. There's a couple ways you can add it as a script, or you can actually add it in as an iframe, right? And again, we can see the size. So I'm going to drop this down to 350 width. I need to delete this one. I'm going to edit my heading, shrink that up. You can kind of see how that all kind of came in nice there. Click on preview, close draft, and you can kind of see now I've got the two right there, and some other content. So again, I've got two more headings in here. So for one, I can just simply put in here again, or I can create two more content containers. We're spending a lot of time on this, but the thing is about this market update or hot buys or something like that, once you understand these tools, they can go a long ways, right? Can go a long ways. So I'm going to go ahead and just paste this raw HTML in here now, save, and then here to the right, another content container, and with this, you're going to have to put in images and create your own kind of content. But again, if you click on the image manager, global images, call to actions, general content, again, you guys can kind of decide what you want over there, but this gives you a good idea of what you can do with your site to, again, use that as a call out. You've got your nice content in here, and now you can use this content on your website. You can use it on your email marketing campaign. You can use this on your blogging. You can use this on your postings. You can use this on your Facebook micro website, and it's all right here, search engine optimized, right? Oops, wrong site. Scrolling down, publish revision. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys. I know we're kind of moving along, but so now if I click on market update, it's right there. I've got the video, right? I've got my quarterly info. I got all my content on here. Now what I'd like to see you do is, now that you publish this, click on copy, and you won't do this unless you've got your domain up and running, right? Edit revision. Now I can go to my home page, click on edit, and maybe I'm going to have for detailed port hyperlink, and then you paste in your actual hyperlink and click on OK. And I might want to bold this and give it a little size. Save. And then there you go. And you can, really entice them to get to that page, right? All right. So that's building a page from scratch, and a great SEO page. I mean, that was just awesome SEO content, uniqueness. Hopefully you understand that. I want to go back and show you how that created all the titles and meta tags. See, when you click on the page, you can see Fairfield CA Real Estate January. It's giving the descriptors. You can see here the left hand side, I've got my featured listings over here, which are all search engine optimized, because every single listing page on your website we search engine optimize for you, so you don't have to worry about search engine optimizing. We create the long tail URLs, the titles, the meta tags, the content. Everything is all optimized when you get it right. Some other key things I want you to think about is, you're adding walk score and really optimizing your detail page on your site. Those are really cool added features. In order to do that, start new revision. Edit revision, and we're going to go to select page, standard page, and you'll see it's under property detail. Click on property detail, and this will bring up your property detail. So you click on edit content, and the property detail page will come up here. Now I recommend moving the map up to the top, so I can just click on move up and it will move the map. Search up, move up, and I want to have that number 1, right, is the property map right above the photo, right below the photos. Again, this is all preference. You guys know your customers and what they want. I then have the listing details, and then I might want to add like the walk score, move that up as well. You can embed custom HTML content, school finder, those kinds of things as well. You need to then turn on your walk score, add your walk score ID and your share this publisher ID, and make sure that that's clicked on display. Alright, so those are key things. If you click on edit as well, remember I was talking about the mid-level registration. It's turned on right now to automatically to 2 property views. I might want to push that out to 10 property views before I require them to register. Again, it's a preference on yourself, what you want to do, but that allows them to view 10 properties before it's going to require them to register. I think at the end of the day, you want to get them to really love the site, so pushing that out could potentially help in again getting that into an active lead where they'll actually fill out a lead form. A lot of you know you don't like having them required to register, so again, that's totally up to you, but I do see more leads generated when you require them to register versus not at some point. Maybe you want to, in order for them to view the detailed market update, maybe you want to instead have them register to view this page, right? Well, how do you do that? You can go back to the page, start revision, edit revision, and you can go select page, go to that page, and page options. Remember the titles and meta tags? Check here if you want visitor to register before they can see this page. Okay, save. So now it'll require them to register before they can see this page, right? So that's cool. Publish. Again, we're talking about lead generation here and creating lead capture forms. View the detailed market update, and now you can see that it's going to require them to register before they can see it, right? So now they click on registration, they fill out their information, and now they can see the page or any other page. They can do their property searches, and you've grabbed them there, right? So, for them to get that great information, and that's where it comes back to, hot buys. All right, so this is another one that I think you guys should really think about doing, is the hot buys list. Let me give you an example. Add page, and this is going to be a new page called Fairfield Hot Buys Homes for Sale that are great deals in the market. Something like that. So then I just went ahead and created all the titles and the meta tags for that. I'm going to add it to my hot buys navigation like I showed you earlier. Page options, I'm going to require them to register before they can see the page. I'm going to click on add content. I'm going to go to real estate, search, new. Again, I'm going to hot buys. I'm going to not necessarily put a heading right now. Price 0 to 250,000. Residential. And I'm going to put in a hold on. Wrong search. Sorry, guys. I'm going to put in two boxes here. One, I'm going to put a text image, and this might be super hot deals, and I'm going to put in my super hot deals in here. So one, I'm going to go back to my website, and I saw that hot deal in Vacaville, right? And I think the price range was 250, 300. It was in a 5-bedroom or something like that. There it is. Check this out. So I've got a long tail URL here up top. I've got my editor box here. For one, I might go like this, grab the actual property address. I'm not going to give them any photos or anything like that. Property address, I might put the price at $285. Bold. And now the URL. Again, every time you're doing this kind of stuff, you're building SEO uniqueness on the page, right? Maybe this is a super hot deal, going fast. You guys get me. You guys do this a lot more than I do. Take that out. Save. Booyah. Now add content. Real estate. I'm going to add this one. The real estate search new. Allow visitor to perform a property search. Sorry about earlier. And I'm going to put in Fairfield, CA. I'm going to put in residential homes. I might want to put in specific price range as well. And click on save. Publish. Now, I definitely noticed the individuals that focus on putting individual listings in there, it works much better for them, especially on the SEO side as well. You can see here that it's requiring me to register. Okay, guess I better register. You successfully registered. Now it shows me the homes that I think are great deals, and it shows me the super hot deal going fast. Drives them right back to this site. Request more information. You can see that it's logged them in, so it's already putting in all of their information. They got to put in their key code. Submit. You just received a text message real quick, hopefully because you're in the CRM, and it just put in home buyer, updated them because you were at our CRM presentation earlier. Boom, there we are. Property details. They saved any properties. Filled out a lead form. Request a showing. This is a property they want to go see. You can see what property they viewed on the website because they registered. Any property searches they're doing from there on out. It's time for you to start closing. Okay, hopefully that made sense for everybody. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Leave me any feedback you want me to follow up with. And again, we've got this recorded.